It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.
Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the It Can't Be That Bad podcast with your host, Christian. And today I have my special guest star, Cage Wilson.
Hey, how's it going?
Going quite well, man. Are you still trying?
Yeah, I am still trying.
But I know I've gotta try.
Very much still trying.
Cheers. Amazing. Never over it.
I'm just not over it. I'm just not over it.
So, how's life been?
Oh, it's been good. Life is as life does.
Nice. What do you think of my new setup?
Yeah, it's a really good setup.
Nice.
Musician's dream in here.
Yeah, amazing. Truly. Are you over it yet?
I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
Should we dance into the sunset?
I'm dancing now into the sunset.
You tell me.
Was it just for fun?
It was just for fun. Let's not mix things up. Once in the club, I'm already turned up like a burning sensation.
Oh, it probably was.
There you go. Bruh. All right, y'all. This is JNO and Cage here.
Hey, what's up?
Christian has us just doing a little cold open, and he said we can do whatever we want. So here we are. Shout out to Christian, though, for the drinks. It's amazing.
I don't drink often, so.
Yeah, no, and for having us on, too. What's up?
How's it going?
Going good. I pretended to be you for the first, 2 or 3 minutes. And then he's like, hey.
All right, you ready to get into this?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I can't wait to see what the clips are of that.
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah, we're doing the damn thing. Cheers to you,
Yes,
brother.
sir. Cheers,
Thank you
man.
for sitting in, 2-hour traffic, maybe? Something like
Yeah,
that?
hour and a half, 2-hour traffic, but it's cool. It's cool.
Man, that's the Bay Area. That's the Bay Area for you.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we're doing it.
We are.
Look at this. It's so crazy to see you in the flesh because so many of us just know you digitally.
What if I'm AI right now?
Dude, don't mess with me like that because I'll believe anything. AI freaks me out. Does AI freak you out?
It does in a way where I feel like when AI takes over everything,
Yeah.
that's what bothers me more. Because I like when AI supports and helps with like little things,
Yeah.
and stuff. But I think just entirely. Well, actually, I saw on the news that what do you call it? OpenAI, they shut down their
Their software?
yeah, Sora. They shut down Sora.
Whoa.
I don't know if it's because of now. I don't know if that's because of profitability, because of margins or whatever. Because I think using more CPU, you got to take up water or something like that.
Dude,
or
it's taking
something
up a lot of water, and
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
drives are super expensive
Yeah,
right now.
or it's the lawsuits.
Yeah.
where trying deep fakes and pretending to be like a Pixar movie or etc. And
That
all
makes
stuff,
sense.
so.
I mean, it's only going to be a matter
Yeah.
of time before it was taken down.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you're doing something so authentically raw.
Yeah.
Like for maybe the past year and a half or 2 years, I've had people come into this studio and we'd chat afterwards, and your name and your tribe of friends would pop up in conversation. And it was just so cool to know that you're here from the Bay. And you're the Bogey Boy special, dude.
Yes, sir.
And and that we're making this happen. So congrats on your success, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
How's it
Yeah.
feel? I mean,
It feels good. I mean, I'm still on the come up. I'm not solidified yet. I mean, it's just a lot of hard work and posting and promoting and videos. Right now, especially this year, it's just expanding collaborations. So I'm sending out contracts, even with this thing too. It's just for the paperwork and structure and stuff like that.
that makes
But,
sense. You're super
yeah.
smart with this, dude. I mean, seeing the come up and what you've been doing, it's been cool to see. You knowing how to harness your emotion and doing what you're doing with it. Talk to me about the beginning days of this template of content creation that you're doing. How did you figure it out like this?
I think it started with just doing raw footage, no editing, and then eventually, Instagram changed. So I'm an OG user with a lot of social media, especially I did it when I was a little kid. So I saw how it transformed from doing a lot of long form content. Started with like YouTube, Instagram was just photos back then. There was no videos. You can do videos, but they wouldn't like pop off. It's mostly just photos, right? And then I saw how everything started to change with the algorithm. And then I got older, and then I just like realized what was working and what doesn't. You know, I started to study analytics. I started to see what grabs people's attention. I even look at, and I'll say this to like literally like all like content creators. You look at what's working and what doesn't. It sounds cliche, but you look at your viral clips, and then you see like, why did this work? And then I have another clip that didn't do like as well. But I just got like just better at it, and I'm still trying right now.
Yeah,
But,
dude, and you're doing.
yeah, and I think it's the authenticity too. And which also kind of segues back to the topic of AI, because a lot of people don't want to see AI take over because all of it's disingenuous, especially if it's not a real person.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Dude, and to see, I don't know, 13 of you guys huddled up in your apartment just dancing to your music, that is the most human thing that you can see.
Yeah.
It's gotten to this point where in the comments, people are like, wow, new character unlocked.
Yeah,
when
pretty
you have
much.
a new homie in the background. And then there's like other people commenting like, how can I become in the videos? Like, how can I get into these
No, I've been
videos?
getting people hit me up like when they're going to the Bay Area, like, hey, can we link up or yada yada yada? And I like, I message them back. I appreciate it. Just really busy.
That makes
right now
sense.
and stuff. So
And it's kind of tough to just like, oh, hey, let me just have like 5 strangers in like my crib.
oh yeah, no, not like that. We just meet up like outside or
I
something
see.
like that, or anything. But yeah, just a lot of like genuine art just being made.
Hell yeah,
essentially.
dude.
I did want to give a little scoop on because Not Over It was like my most like popular song.
Yeah.
So this is why I hope we get on Genius one day and just explain it or whatever. But like essentially that song was literally for fun.
Wow.
We made that song. We were like partying and we made it in one night.
Really?
And we were just joking like half the time. That's why you see in the original video from my old studio, because I had studio renovations and stuff. But in like my first studio, like we were like just dancing around, just laughing for those clips, and that's what like went viral. And
Wow,
like,
dude.
yeah.
Did you have any anticipation that when you had made Not Over It, that it was going to be this
I did not.
big?
I did not. I didn't know. Like I was always pushing out content, but it seemed like every time I did that song, even now, like it just like gets a lot of attention and stuff, and people just share it around and buy the merch and yada yada. So
Dude, something's working.
Yeah.
Even like some of my homies, when I had posted on my personal page that you started following me, people were saying, legend says he's still not over it. You know, shit like that is so funny. So it took you how long that evening when you were partying to create it from beginning to end?
I have this tendency where when I work with my friends, I try to like, I try to just like make the demo first, because I don't like recording my vocals in the studio when like at the same time when I'm like with my friends, because our time is limited too. We don't have like all night to do it. Obviously that time we were partying till like 4 a.m, but like I had my part done.
Yeah.
I literally made it about an ex, which I'm not going to name drop or anything like that, but I made it about an ex, which is why you say fell in love 3 months ago. You know what I mean? That's me whispering it. But yeah, like I literally like I wrote it about something real too.
Yeah.
I was joking around. We were like messing around the entire time, but I wrote about something real, and then my homegirl heard it. And by the time we were already like wasted already, like a little bit, we were like buzzing and stuff. She's like, I want to sing on it. Over it.
Yeah.
The
The after parts. Yeah.
That's what made it though. I feel like that's what made it too. A lot of people like to like, nitpick about certain people's parts in the song, but I really feel like that's what made it as well, without her vocals.
part of the charm, dude.
Over it, I'm just not over it. Over it, I'm just not over it.
P.O. Mal
Yeah.
is a Bay Area gem that we must protect at all costs, dude. What is the origin story between you and P.O. Mal?
So Patrick and I, we met at school. We met at school. We met at community college.
Yeah.
We met in voice class together.
Nice.
Shout out Mrs. Dibble, Megan. She was a professor at the time. She's not there anymore now. I think she teaches somewhere else, or she's like retired now. She lives somewhere else in California. But she was our voice instructor, and that's how we met. We literally met through that class, pretty much, him and I specifically, for our friendship. And then we just kept hanging. We started to get closer. We started hanging out with the rest of our friends and stuff. And a lot of the group that you do see, we met in school.
And like
So-
you have, like I was saying before we started recording, you kind of built this Marvel Cinematic Universe of characters
Yeah.
that people cross their fingers to see in the next video.
Yeah.
And then sometimes there's this new addition. Who's the older white guy behind you in some of the videos just waving his hand?
That's my uncle.
That's your uncle?
Everyone thought that was Pat's dad. And, yeah, that's no, that's not. Just because you see two white people, I know it's predominantly Asian. All right, it's people of color, right? That's
Yeah.
like most of my friends. That's just how it is. Not because I have like a preference or whatever. It's just like those are my friends, those are my family and stuff like that. But that's my uncle. He's my
Wow.
in-law. So
Wow.
to my godmother, he's my husband. He's the husband to my godmother. pretty
Wow.
much, you know what I mean?
Did
So-
he ask to be in a video? You're just like
he has to be in it. He knows what's up
What?
already, and he wanted to be in it. But yeah, he wanted to be in it. Everyone just thought that was Pat's dad, so I had to like stop all that, you know, because I was like, that's not Pat's dad.
It's because
Like,
they're just
yeah.
standing next to each
Yeah,
other. That's
yeah,
why.
and they're both white. But the thing is, though, he's Italian and Patrick's Irish.
I
descent.
mean, O'Mal, yeah.
Yeah, you know, so it's just like they're not even like from the same like white or whatever, you know.
They're
That type
different
of thing.
types of white. Yeah,
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
What do you call it? With you and Patrick, who made the first friendship move?
Ooh, that one's damn. We're kind of going back a little bit. Let me think, because this is like a while ago. This is a while ago. I guess I reached out to him more so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit equal though. We were just classmates, and then we started working on our songs together and stuff. In terms of like vocal assignments and stuff, because with the voice class, we would have like recitals. And then you would get tested on not really like how well you can sing.
Yeah.
You would get tested on your memorization of the lyrics. Like if you get assigned like a song from our professor and stuff, you'd have to sing it a certain way and see how well you can do it live in front of all of us. And it's kind of like testing for music majors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you get nervous, or is like have nerves kind of gone away because you've been doing this for so long?
I think the nervousness is always there. I don't know. This is just me, but I feel like with every single performer, the nervousness is always there. It doesn't matter if it's one person or 10 or 100 or 1,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's always there,
I agree with that.
the excitement and stuff.
I connect with it.
Then once you get in that flow state, kind of like soul,
Yep.
I guess in a way,
Yep.
then it all just goes away.
Yeah, it's they say so. Tony Bennett, the singer, once said that if you're not nervous, that means you've stopped caring. And so when you're nervous, that just means you care.
Yeah.
And so like I'm always operating on a level of like nervousness about shit that I care about. Like this podcast, like
Yeah.
I'm super excited, obviously,
Yeah.
but I do understand that the chemicals in my body are telling me like, oh, you're also kind of nervous, dude.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, especially with singing, like with in front of like a small group, I get way more terrified to sing in front of them as opposed to like a big stage with like a good amount of people.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get what you're saying about that too, because it's more personal. Essentially, it's more intimate when you're like just around like a group of people, and yeah, I'm the same way too. Like I think the most people I've ever performed in front of like singing was like 500.
Wow.
500 roughly at like in the family events and stuff, or
Damn.
with a bunch of friends and etc.
What do you mean
Yeah.
family events? How big's your family?
Well, like for instance, like a funeral or something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
You know, like where there's like hell of people and like friends too. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, like a mixture, or even just at like recitals and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
How old were you when you first started singing?
when I started singing when I was a kid. So I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like eight.
What's the origin
7?
story?
Origin story is shout out to my pops because he listens to a lot of Journey and like
Nice.
Arno Pineda and stuff like that, and like yeah, just a lot of music artists, and then like we just be in car rides and we start singing.
Damn, dude. And
Yeah.
what was your first song that you ever learned how to sing?
I think it was probably Michael Jackson.
Hell no, dude. You're starting off with Journey and Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is the Filipino rite of
Yeah,
passage.
yeah, pretty much the whole thing. I am like getting more into like learning Tagalog. I know like a little bit and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know, a lot of Filipino Americans, especially, it just kind of depends if you're going to be taught it growing up with your family household, or you're just not going to talk about it at all. You just speak English the entire time.
Yeah.
And you live here. But I do feel like with learning Tagalog and stuff, it's a lot of it's on vowels, right?
Yeah,
And that
dude.
translates to singing English too. And stuff, put a lot more emphasis.
Well, that's why when you hear Filipino singers sing English songs,
Yeah.
their accents are completely gone.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
pretty
once they
much.
start talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
What
the
the
old,
fuck? Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
dude.
much. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the only Filipino singer that still has an accent when they sing is Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. I saw a clip of that, I think. Yeah.
Dude,
That type
it's
of thing.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
after a fight, he'll promote his concert, which is right after the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, mad respect. This guy's a politician, boxer, and a singer.
Yeah.
Let's get it, dude.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people don't know that you have been laying down tracks for a very long time. I was
Yeah.
looking at your discography and looking at songs like Drunk, like
Yeah.
way back in like 2017.
Yeah. Back in high school, man. Back in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, which is pretty advanced. Like, no one in high school is really pushing their music career yet. It's not many people, right?
Yeah.
So what was that time like?
That time, you know, because the thing about with like artistry, right? It's like when you're getting into it, obviously it's going to sound very unpolished, very rookie like, kind of just finding your ground with learning everything because you don't know like how solidified it is. It was a good time though. Like I was just trying to teach myself. Like I was literally making like music. I was using FL Studio even back then. I still use it now. That's still,
Nice.
like still my main thing. A lot of people like to hate on it, but to me, it's like once you understand how software works and you're getting what you want, it's like I don't really want to change just for industry standard, like to Pro Tools or Ableton. But I use FL Studio. I started just clicking in notes, simple like triads or just whatever I can make. I didn't know that much about music theory, so it was just like seeing what works and what doesn't. I would say though that like, even being younger, I did have a sense of music intuition. I don't got perfect pitch or anything like that, but
Dude, people
Just,
that have perfect pitch make me so mad. They make me so... We had a beatboxer in my acapella group growing up, and he's the beatboxer, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has no business being the guy with perfect pitch.
Yeah.
So it was a Journey song that I had to learn. It was Open Arms.
Yeah,
And I had a
okay.
solo. And I would sing that in Davis whenever like sororities would like hire the all male acapella group to go to their spot to like sing to them. And he'd be like, Christian, that was so good. Honestly, you're the only person that I know that could be ever so flat and it works. And I'm like,
that was
Dude.
very passive aggressive.
I'm like, what do you mean by that, dude? What he would say, that was just like, so you tell me I'm like kind of flat? And just like, yeah, but just a few cents and it works. I'm like, damn, dude.
Just a few cents.
Yeah, just a few cents flat. What do you call it? So yeah, you were making music in high school. What did it feel like when you started to see the virality happen?
The virality, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot for anybody. It's a lot when you get like a lot of eyes on you and stuff. I guess speaking for myself, I've been doing social media and YouTube and a lot of stuff since I was like a kid already. So I kind of understood how the internet works for the most part. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that people see my content, you know, whether it's even like a funny or hating way, you still share it to like all your freaking friends and family. So no one's telling you to not do that. And even if you don't like me, the fact that you're still spending a lot of time looking at my stuff and sharing it around, it still helps me because there's not really, in my opinion, that much of a negative connotation with any of my stuff. I'm not preaching like hate or something like that, you know?
Success comes with haters, dude.
Yeah. it
Even
does.
with my podcast, I like to think like I'm a pretty nice guy, that I'm like a pretty gracious host, and that I'm pretty lighthearted, and like a lot of my takes on this podcast are not really inflammatory, but I'll still get hate in the comments. Dude.
Yeah.
But
It's how it is.
just comes
For
with
everybody.
it, man.
Yeah, it just comes with it.
Is it hard to go out into public spaces now that you're a little more recognizable?
It is. It is. It is.
DoorDash
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Instacart.
I'm just very picky about like where I'm going because I know that like I just don't. There were a few times I actually did get rushed. By,
oh,
like, fans
hell
and
no.
stuff.
What?
Like by like fans. It was cool, but it was getting a little out of control because we had like different like groups and like people that don't know each other, but they recognize me, and then it started to like swarm. And then my friends were a bunch of my friends were like, we gotta get the hell out of here right now. So
Yeah, once it becomes an issue for your everyday living, that's the part that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you can't just go to an In-N-Out and get some food, which I also like. You guys have some like very funny clips of like Patrick and you eating just at a fast food restaurant and just recording and like, and that's just. the easiest content to put
Yeah,
out.
I know. See, that's the thing, right? It's like the easiest content to do, and of course we did it just for like giggles and stuff
Yeah.
while we're just eating or whatever. But it just pops off.
Damn.
I even
dude.
as one influencer, he made like a little skit. He went back and forth pretending like he was a cameraman.
Uh-huh.
He was like saying, "So are we done now?" He's like has a burger in his hand or whatever. Like, I think I showed you that one, right? Yeah, yeah.
Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah.
What else? It's when you were a kid. So you mentioned that you've always been on social media. You were always like making videos when you were a kid. Was that always like a goal of yours to kind of become like a social media personality?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll be honest, when I was a kid, when I saw like how much like people were like making from social media as like a YouTuber back in the day, just like, before anything else, right? So YouTube, live streaming wasn't as popular back then. So it's just YouTube, being a YouTuber, how they're making like 6 figures and stuff like that. And I was like a
Dude.
kid, like being ambitious. I'm like, I want to do that. You know? So like, let me grab my little camera and start filming Minecraft videos. And
That's what you were doing with Minecraft videos?
I'm not going to tell anybody where that channel is or whatever. It's
But
still
it
there.
still exists.
Yeah, it still exists.
Nice.
Still exists.
Do you still add to it?
Not no more. It's all there though. It's all there. I didn't want to delete anything. It's just his history as a little kid, just making like gaming videos and talking. You see like a little Asian kid, just like.
So you were in it. Did you have like a green screen behind you so that you could?
No green screen.
So it was like your voice just on top of the Minecraft video.
Yeah, and then no, I was a kid, so I didn't. I wasn't screen recording the Minecraft video. I had a camera pointed at my television.
Wow.
And then they would show me in it. You
Dude,
get what
that's
I'm- you get what I'm
ambitious, though.
saying? So like, yeah, that's like how much of a rookie like it was. Like,
What were you like as a kid, dude?
I was a quiet kid.
Really?
Yeah, I was really shy.
Uh-huh.
I'm still shy now. I'm an introvert at heart, but I just know like when to be like an extrovert when I feel like just being outgoing and like talking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was definitely the quiet kid.
What got you out of your shell more?
I think filming and stuff like that definitely helped with
Nice.
things like that, but also just making more friends.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have too many friends growing up. I did like in middle school and high school progressing and stuff like that. But yeah, just building like a community and just learning how to be like genuinely social, not like be like fake and stuff like that. Because that's
Nice,
one
dude.
thing as like, especially in high school, that's when like, for me, high school is when social media was like really, really taking off, I guess, to me, in like terms of like everywhere else, like Instagram and like Facebook. And then by the time I was like a senior, it was like TikTok was already starting out and stuff like that. So I started to see all the short form content roll in and everything. And just, yeah, I just feel like everything just like, I just got better at just socializing just over time. and
Nice,
stuff.
dude.
Yeah.
And it's cool now because you have your whole community and everyone's so likable. Like, and it's this balance of like, once I said at the beginning of the episode, I said you figured out how to harness this motion. It's cool to see like all the small minor details of just like your homies in the back with sunglasses leaning up against the car in a parking garage.
Yeah.
Like just like the attention to detail.
That was
like
at that was at Tanfran. Most of those bits were at Tanfran.
Oh,
You know
really?
Tanfran is, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tanfran? Yeah.
Wow.
Tanfo. It's closing down, unfortunately. the
No
rest of it.
way,
Yeah.
dude.
Target's gonna stay.
Target's gonna stay in like a few other businesses, but mostly
So at least
everything's
we still
like
got that.
kaput.
At least we still got that parking lot we can work with.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, the city. Tell me about growing up. You born and raised in the city?
No, actually, so I grew up in Folsom, California, near
Folsom.
Sacramento, for
Okay.
like all the way to like my sophomore year, and then
Born in the Bay, but he lives in it.
yeah, exactly. Pretty much. That's literally like the start of Pokey Boy. I said I wasn't born in the Bay, but I live in.
That's
pretty
right,
much. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That hook gets caught in my brain all the time.
Filipino blood in my veins. Hustle with my heart, no shame. And from Daly City down to San Ho, hit the gas and let the whole block know.
Talk to me about that song. How did you just create that? Because it's so different from like Not Over It. That you have so many different genres of music that we're trying to keep up with you, you know?
Shout out to my homegirls, Sharina Garcia
Yeah.
and Brandy Desiree, because they both grew up in the Bay Area and they know what's up. So I've always been like doing like little ciphers during like college and stuff like that, just like playing around with stuff. That song is not really, it's like rap, but it's like sing rap.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like harmonizing. You can hear me like harmonizing, you know, but it's just like my take like on it, you know, just like being real, just having like a fun song, that kind of thing, like a Bay Area type of song.
Dude.
You know, but very, very fun and like, you know, outgoing. you know.
It's super catchy. I
Yeah.
love it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've been like humming it to myself the past
Yeah.
few days leading up to this interview. And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude. Something's working, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're doing collaborations too, like Going Dumb
Yeah,
with Ethan, right?
Yeah, Ethan Campuzano. Shout out to my boy Ethan.
Lead all my people free.
We're going we're going
Dude, yeah.
LA, Inglewood.
Once again, he's also like harnessed this energy because in that video, I can't stop watching it because Homeboy is just spinning in circles.
He has his own like film crew and like
Mm-hmm.
his own crew out there, and then we had this concept for a song, so we're gonna make another one, and then I'm working with a couple other artists.
Hell
too.
yeah,
So,
dude.
Yeah.
It's cool. You come up with these gestures for almost every single song that are kind of iconic. For Going Dumb, you're literally tapping your temple every single time, right?
Yeah.
You and Patrick do this thing that I fucking love where you guys salute the camera all the time or
Yeah.
spin out of frame or move each other out the way to get in front of the camera.
So Cage started the whole moving stuff when we were
Wow.
filming. He's like, just push him out of the way. And I'm not gonna lie, we were like kind of turned just like a little bit or whatever. But yeah, just like little mannerisms and like the way we our bodies and stuff like that, the way we're like dancing and stuff.
Dude,
Pretty
and
much.
it
Yeah,
works.
it works. It works.
A lot of the crazy like camera work and funny little like moments in the lip syncs usually come from me.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's usually the one who's filming. I have a few. I mean, anybody can film it, technically speaking. But I guess I started to realize that when you have camera people like Cage, for instance, they just know how to find like that angle that I'm looking for to make it very immersive. Because I like camera people that move around a lot. Because it just, if I had a camera person that was like staying still and like was like keeping everything in frame and wasn't like really doing like too much, it's like I can just use a tripod at that point. Like, why do I even need you then? Like, I need you to like get an angle or keep switching it, you know? Like, and I'm not too picky about that. Just do something that's better than a tripod.
Exactly.
Like standing by itself.
Dude,
like
the cameraman needs to have personality.
Yeah,
they gotta. I mean,
personality.
like even
Yeah.
now, like Cage is so committed to the craft. He's just has his phone up and just recording us. It's solid, dude. You
Yeah.
need a solid team to like
Yeah.
succeed.
Yeah. No, that's why I shout out to like all my friends and all the artists that you see, including Cage. Shout out to you. Because that's how it all works. I couldn't do this like by myself.
You know, not only have I done camera work, I mean, I have helped out on a couple more or a couple other JNO tracks.
Yeah, he plays bass.
Besides Dancing into the Sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I became a bass advisor for a couple bass lines he wrote. I also did play. I also have played bass
Mm-hmm.
on one of the songs. What was it? The Lonely in Love. Yeah, I played.
Yeah, he
I
played
played bass on that.
Nice, dude. Yeah, he was slapping the bass downstairs. I
Yeah.
heard you. You can play.
Mhm.
Outside of all this music and content creation, what do you do for fun?
Party, I guess.
Nice,
right now.
dude.
Yeah, I've been kind of like getting old. I feel like an old man sometimes, though.
Really?
Like, for real. I feel like I'm just like just slowing down, I guess, or
Uh-huh.
whatever. Like I just like to just chill and just like be in nature and just do stuff that's like just calming and relaxing, you know.
Dude, you're 26 years young.
Yeah.
You still got that
You should have
dog
seen
in
me
you.
when I was like 21. He knows what's up. I'd be like wilding out, like doing going hella crazy and stuff. I'm a lot more relaxed now. Yeah, he's been.
I've seen some like
Yeah.
older music videos of you like smoking a blunt and
Yeah,
like
I still do that like once in a while, but it's I guess like you said before when we were talking is just for occasion, like celebration, like something very
Yeah.
specific as to why I would want to like turn up a little more or something like that.
Well, my cadence for taking shots and partying hella hard is slowing down, not because of like celebratory reasons, but it's because I'm for real feeling kind of old, dude. Like if I'm hungover, it's hard to bounce back.
Yeah,
Do you feel that? Do you get hungover pretty easily?
I've been that too, and yeah, it is. I'm same like what you're saying, hard to bounce back a little bit. I know I've been noticing that like a little bit more, especially. Well, it just depends how hard like I go like the night
How's
before.
your water intake?
My water intake's pretty high, actually.
Is it?
I have like a water counter on my phone. I try to drink like a lot of water.
Dude, you
Try
did
my
just
best.
pull out a plastic water bottle from your pocket today. So you are kind of pro water. Do you want some of this?
Yeah, sure.
It's a little on the harsh side because Filipinos like their, what is this called? Emperador. gold brandy that looks like it's fancy, but
all I
it's
got.
honestly the most ghetto shit that I've ever fucking drank, dude. Salud again, mi amigo.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, dude. What's your go-to? So whenever you take shots, when it's like on the podcast or a stream, what are you drinking?
Tequila. for the most
Oh,
part.
you're a tequila boy. What kind of tequila?
Like Blanco. Blanco
Okay.
is cool. I usually drink a lot of Hennessy, but that makes me go a little crazy. Not gonna
Does
lie.
it?
Yeah.
You subscribe to the idea that different types of liquor give you different personality traits?
Yeah, or maybe it's just the people that I'm around. So
Yeah.
I'm not against it, but I also, my homegirl Brandy said that when it comes to singing, that it's better to drink tequila, like clear. Clear is better for performing
Oh, I
vocally.
didn't know that at
Which
all.
I actually do notice, because I notice when I do sing off of Hennessy or Jameson or something that's like dark,
Mm-hmm.
my voice is more compressed. Like I can feel
Interesting.
maybe more acidic. I don't know. It's like weird or whatever, but
It could be
yeah,
something.
I noticed that when I can drink tequila all night and still be singing fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
Yeah,
realize that.
I don't know what the science is behind that.
My first drink ever was when I was 16 years old, and it was a camping trip. And it was a styrofoam cup of Hennessy filled up to the top. And it was my first time drinking ever. Crazy. But it was, I mean, that's just like it's a Filipino thing, dude.
Yeah.
Hennessy, and if you want to be a fancy Filipino, they upgrade to what's the one with the Douce.
Yeah, do so.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And then what else is there? What else do Filipinos party with?
Red Horse.
Red Horse is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beer.
Did you have those family parties where they would play mahjong all night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah. Did you ever learn how to play?
Yeah, I know how to play. I know
Really?
how to play. Well, my Lola taught me on my other side. Taught me
Gotcha.
how to play, and then we play here and there. She's 93. Shout out to her.
What?
You know. But
Nice.
yeah, mahjong's fun.
Dude, Asian don't raisin. That's what I was saying downstairs. Your 93-year-old grandma probably still looks 23 years old.
Yeah, she's still
man.
like she's in like straight up like middle age, like for real, for real. Got
They
all
say-
her hair and everything.
Wow.
Like, yeah,
They say that Filipinos are the happiest people on earth. Do you think that's true?
I think that's true.
What do you think it is about us?
I think it's being very respectful.
Uh-huh.
I think that plays like a really key part in just like our, I don't know, maybe it's just like our nature, like our culture.
Mhm.
Like, just being like loving and showing pride for like who we are and
Yeah.
stuff. Whether even just between like Filipino Americans and then Filipinos like from the Philippines. Like I just
Yeah.
feel like all in all it's like we're known for like just being like very nice.
Super
and,
respectful.
Yeah, and kind. Stuff like that.
I think
Like,
the first rite of passage to be a kind Filipino person is the family parties. Because if you walk into a family party and you don't say hi to everyone before you go to the table full of food, then you're in trouble.
yeah, you get called out.
You get hella
Called out.
called out,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to that age where your younger cousins are starting to bless you?
Yeah,
They're
a
starting
little
to
bit. I mean,
monopoly you?
I got hella nieces and nephews right now too.
Uh-huh.
Like a lot of my cousins are having kids. I'm like the youngest, so I don't have children yet. But,
Uh-huh.
So yeah, no, I understand what you're saying though. Definitely
Wow.
about like you got to say hi to everyone and everything like that, or they just call you out right then and there. And I learned that the hard way when I was like younger. Pretty
Really?
much. Yeah, for the most part, because my family just called me out like, "Hey, you didn't say hi to me," or so and so.
Uh-huh.
So forth. Yeah.
Wow. Is
Yeah.
it tough for like some of your family members to bring like a new boyfriend or girlfriend around?
Yeah, it'd be like that for certain people.
Because that's how it
Certain
is for
people.
my family.
Yeah.
I have like hella girl cousins. So like if I were to ever bring around like a new girlfriend or something like that,
Yeah.
yeah, they would just like their eyes would dart at them and it'd
Yeah.
be like, hey, you better treat them right type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially if you brought a new boyfriend, that was like a scary thing to
Yeah.
do too, man.
Yeah, it's definitely like a double standard for sure. I
Yeah.
feel like that for the most part.
What are your goals? Like, what do you want to accomplish from this? I know you were saying that like you are on the come up, which is true, but like, where do you see this ending up?
I think I just want to solidify it as just like a full-time career, which it's already pretty much there
Nice.
right
dude.
now because that's like my like source of income for everything, like running the entire thing. But also I'm like doing school right now too, so I gotta finish up my degree
Yeah.
at SF State.
I respect that because a lot of people do put like all of their eggs in one basket when it comes to a career. But when I had LaRussell on, he said something like pretty pretty wise that like stuck with me. He said like your 9 to 5 is your first investor. So like and so my parents growing up like the Asian way, I had to go to school, get my job, and then I got my big boy job, which now is investing into like all my gear and like my time that I could put into this. So what are you going to school for?
Business.
Of course you are.
Administration.
Dude, I should have known that, man. Like the way that you just like navigate this world is very business forward.
Yeah. I studied music though at Skyline. And
Nice.
stuff. And I was considering about getting like like a BA degree, Bachelor's of Arts in music, but I figured the way that I'm trajecting now, it's like I don't really want to be a teacher or any of the jobs that do come with like a qualified music degree, because there are jobs, when you get like a bachelor's, right? You can be like a teacher or so on and so forth for like other companies and stuff. Yeah. I don't really see myself doing that at all, because I'm just going like the independent artist route, like owning all my stuff and doing like my own branding and stuff, which seems to be working. So I was just like, let's just pivot. I got my AST, Associates of Science for transfer at community college. Finished that. Now SF State. Finishing that up now.
Damn, dude, I haven't heard all these acronyms since I was going to school, dude.
I'm on my BS,
Man.
my bullshit, my bachelor's of science. Yeah.
Were you business minded as a kid too?
A little bit.
How so?
I shout out my Lola though for most of it, because she taught me about money. Growing up.
What did she do?
So I had like this wooden box as a kid, and every time my pops would come back home, he would give me like $1, and she'd be like, "I'm gonna come back in like 2 or 3 months, and there better be at least 100 in there."
What?
And then I'd be like, "Okay, Lola," and then she comes back, and then I have like just a stack ones, just like in this box or whatever, like over 100 and stuff. So
she taught you how to save.
Yeah, she taught me about economics, because she's an economics major too. She did like real estate and a bunch of other stuff. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
My grandma really only taught me how to heat up her milk and put it in a thermos and bring it up to her.
That's so good too.
It was pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, like a lot of morals and values there, but she was also the type of grandma that didn't speak English but loved Jerry Springer. And so I would sit down. She would say, "Ligarito, sit down."
I was just watching a few of those clips of Jerry Springer.
Dude,
yeah,
they're crazy.
Yeah,
and then she would be like, "Tignan mo, meron bomba," which means like, this girl's naked, basically. I'm like, why are you telling me this?
Bro.
She would laugh at this shit.
Yeah.
And then she would also do this thing where she'd be like, come upstairs. And she had so much phlegm all the time. It's because of the warm milk that she's always drinking.
Yeah.
And she'd always be like, the only economics she ever like taught me was how to save $5 a month. Because like once a month she would tell me to go to her room. And she'd be like, "Do you want $5? And I'm like, "Yeah," and I would just like pocket $5, but this wouldn't be like an everyday thing, and I would like spend that shit. But
yeah.
Did your grandma? She spoke English.
Yeah, but she grew up in the Philippines. She immigrated here, so she's like first generation to like come in, pretty much, like immigrate to the States. So she grew up in Dipolog, if you know where that is. It's in Mindanao.
I know where
Mindanao is. Dipolog
yeah.
is in Mindanao. Back in the day, my great grandfather, he was like the mayor of Dipolog. So that's like, we're talking about like World War II. And one thing you're gonna know about me, I'm a history nut. So I don't really tell people about this too much. Like, I'm a total like World War II like history nut into like everything that was like going on during that time. But during that time, she grew up during World War II with like all her siblings and stuff, and like guerrilla warfare when Imperial Japan was invading, because it was under the US at the time, and they took over, and the Philippine guerrillas are like fighting in the jungle and stuff, and they're like running around and stuff, and then eventually all that ended, right? And then she grew up, like went to Silliman University, if you know what that is, and then immigrated here to go to Chapman University. And eventually became like a US citizen, and then met my grandpa, who's Filipino American as well, but he was born and raised here, right? So he didn't really know the language. He knew a little bit. Well, he knows Tagalog a little bit. And then, we got together, had a family.
Dude, what a life. What a life she lived, man.
Yeah. It's good to know the history, though. Like your family's
super
history,
important.
like if it's especially if it's like someone that like raised you. I guess values change for like everybody, right? But
my, because most Filipino history, for those that immigrated here, your uncle's probably like in the Navy, and probably like came here through San Francisco port.
Yeah.
Or my mom is one of 10, And so they all had to like petition each other to get here from the States. I'm first generation. And so they're both typical. Do you have a lot of nurses in your family?
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's
my
like
cousins,
the stereotype that
yeah,
sticks, bro.
RN, LVN.
Yeah, dude.
MA, I think that too.
What do you think it is? Why do you think Filipinos become nurses?
Maybe it's because of like the culture too. We're just really nice and kind.
Yeah.
But obviously for like the career too, for like they make money. Obviously, that's why you want to choose like a safe path. That's
We're
like,
already taking care of each other. We might as well make some money. Doing it.
Exactly.
I also heard that it was like during World War II, once again, in the Philippines, we were kind of like forced to like treat the soldiers. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
I don't know too much about that specific topic during the era, but I believe so. I mean, it was just very complicated because the reason why all that even started is because Japan wanted resources, essentially. And we were already like fighting the Nazis, and they already took over France during that time. Europe was like being invaded and pretty much almost dominated. Last holdout was like literally like England. They weren't called the UK back then, I don't think so. But they were holding out on their island. And then eventually the US stayed out. But Japan was the one that brought the US in. They bombed Pearl Harbor, and then all that just went sideways. And then eventually we won Midway. Yeah. And then they didn't have a fleet. They didn't have a navy anymore because they got bombed out pretty much, because ships are hard to make. They're really, really hard to make for like thousands of like soldiers and stuff like that, and like to send out airplanes. So eventually when they lost the navy, then during the beginning is when the Japanese invaded. Then eventually the U.S. took hold and then started getting onto Japanese islands and took back the Philippines.
Wow, you really read up on this stuff, dude.
I know a lot. I know like a lot. I fall asleep to World War II documentaries.
Dude, I was going to ask if you're the type of person that goes on Netflix and watches like all 20 hours of World War II in color.
Yeah.
That's you.
I do. Yeah, I do. When I have time, it's really busy right now, but when I have time. Because I was doing that for like years. Yeah.
I am not a history buff at all, but am I fascinated? It's so weird that we're fascinated by like history, even like the dark parts. Like, why am I here? I've told this story before, but there was one 420 where I was hitting my pen like super tough, and I was like high out of my mind, and I just decided, it'd be cool to watch right now, Saving Private Ryan. Worst mistake in the world, because when they stormed the beaches of Normandy and you see some guy trying to shove his guts back into his stomach, and I'm like not in the right mindset, I'm like, why did I do this? But there's something about us that likes that dark part of history.
Yeah. And it's good to know. You gotta know what's up,
Yeah.
And speaking of history, I recently found out, I don't know all the details specifically, but my uncle on my grandma's side, he does a lot of genealogy into like our family, and he's really like digging all the way back to when we all immigrated here, because my grandma had a lot of siblings. A lot of them were out here, and we had cousins too that were out here too, marrying off and doing various different things. And I recently found out that I am related to Larry Itliong. You know who that is?
No, who's Larry Itliong?
So Larry Itliong, he is like a farm worker back when during like the rights era and stuff. Well, do you know all the stuff with Cesar Chavez right now?
Yeah.
With all the stuff. Well, they want to rename stuff about Larry because really it was like he did a lot of work back then too. He's like a farmers workers, like, what I mean, like a lot of like reparations, like for rights, what I mean, back in the day, basically. So I found out that I was like related to him because he's Filipino.
Wow, dude.
Essentially. Did you want to be in a lip sync?
What?
A lip sync? Like,
Hell yeah.
After we're done with all this?
Hell yeah.
I'm just like, I was like thinking about that for a second. Yeah.
Fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
I will flip my table, but it would break my laptop, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
are you telling me I'm going to be an unlockable character in this JNO universe?
Yeah, my cousin's probably going to freak out because I didn't tell her that I was doing it. I don't know if you talked to her at all. I didn't tell her that I was doing it. She just said, I hope you do it or whatever.
I wanted it to be a surprise to her.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
You film me here, like probably in front of the sign or something.
In front of the sign would be incredible. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
My listener base and all my homies will freak out, dude.
Yeah.
We'll have to like for sure do. Yeah, you're welcome back whenever, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
right
whenever
on,
I know you got family here. If you ever just want to shoot the shit, like usually, like my first podcast episodes are like, let's get like the questions out the way that my listeners want to hear, and then like when guests return, then we get a little more silly, dude.
Yeah,
super down for that.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate you guys for coming through. This has been super dope. I know there's like other things I want to talk about. Like, I don't know. It's cool. I feel connected with you. I feel like we're cousins or something. Like,
maybe we are. Who knows? I've been finding I've been related to a lot of people right now.
Dude,
so it's like bananas.
Especially with Filipinos.
Yeah. Me and JNO think of each other as cousins here.
There you go.
It's possible, dude. I mean, I found out that my current best friend that I met in middle school. I met him in middle school. I joined band. I played the saxophone, and we became best friends because he heard me play the Nacho Libre theme song on the saxophone, and he was like, "Nacho Libre," and I was like, "Nacho Libre," and then we became best friends for like 2 years.
That's tight.
And then his family eventually came over to my house, and his grandma talked to my grandma, and they talked about where they were from in the Philippines, and we were fourth cousins. So that whole thing where just like where they say all Filipinos are related, that stereotype, kind of true, dude.
Yeah.
So. We might be cousins, man.
knows?
I got to do a 23andMe.
Yeah.
Just for it to tell me you are 99% Filipino.
I'm 50% actually.
You're 50%? What's the other one?
50% Filipino, 50% Indian,
Nice, man.
100% Americanized.
There you go. I mean, I think that's me too. I was born in San Francisco. What do you call it? Favorite Filipino food?
I don't know, man. I'd probably say sinigang.
Oh, good choice.
Pancit.
What
I feel like it's cliche
protein?
to say adobo. I don't know why. Like, yeah, adobo is like good too, but
No, it's
Yeah.
more cliche to say lumpia than
yeah,
like
well, that
adobo.
too. Yeah, yeah.
Lumpia is how you get white people to the parties, you know?
Yeah. There you go.
And now if you want to kick out the white people from the parties, you show them dinuguan.
Like,
You know?
Did you see the stuff with Drewski?
Oh my
I don't
god.
know if you want to talk about that, but
We can talk about whatever, dude. Drewski's on another
that shit made me
level.
laugh so hard because I classify myself politically kind of moderate, but I feel like I'm more left leaning now, especially with recent developments and stuff like that. But and I already know who Charlie Kirk was, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, Erica and stuff like that. But when I saw that, I was like, "What?" And then like all the clips, like, you know, it's going viral right now and stuff. And then he looked at his eyes. I'm just like, bro,
Dude, it was like 3 zoom-ins in his eyes.
Yeah.
Well, it just got crazier and crazier. Drewski at this point could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Because do you see the video where he was a Vietnamese worker at a nail salon?
Oh yeah, I saw a little bit of that. Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
before him being a white guy at a NASCAR race. And then he did that, which was crazy viral too. And now he did this, which is nuts.
Yeah, but he's a comedian though.
He's
you
a
know,
comedian.
it's like you can do stuff. I mean, there's always repercussions for things, but I heard like they want to like sue him or whatever. I'm just like, I mean, see how that goes. That type
SNL
of
does
thing.
similar shit.
Yeah, SNL does similar stuff. Hella people do it. Like it's just like cosplaying. and
It's
stuff,
just
so-
because he's hitting crazy numbers like that there's, once again, success comes with haters.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
he's making me laugh, dude. And I
Yeah.
don't think it's like that inflammatory, truly.
Yeah.
There are worse things happening in the world.
Yeah.
Are there things, would you ever act?
Act in like movies and
Like
stuff
on,
like
on
that.
camera? Has that ever been like an interest of yours?
I'd be open to it. It's never been like a interest to me because I always like music and stuff like that and like performing and
Yeah.
stuff. But I mean, I'm open to it. Like, I have
What
like a
kind of
few-
role do you think you'd play?
Maybe. I mean, I'm open to anything.
Uh-huh.
I never actually done. Okay, I did drama. Shout out to El Camino High School. That's where I graduated
Nice.
from. And I did drama there. We had a drama club, so we had to like practice like memorizing our lines. But that was like a long time ago and stuff. Like I haven't done any acting. Like, at all.
Wow.
But I mean, I could try. I
trying
could
to
try.
think of, like, what
even
kind
in
of-
like just like a funny way. You know what I mean? Just,
Yeah, like a
very,
comedy
silly-
movie.
Yeah, like a comedy movie or whatever. Just playing around. I can be like the freaking pizza man or whatever.
Pizza. But right now, looking at you, because you got the black tank top and you're yadded up. I mean, what have you cosplayed as?
What you mean, like just costumes and stuff like that?
He's done costumes.
I've done costumes before, but not acting. That's different. You know, like yeah. No, he was talking about because we did gags. Like we were pretending to be like Amazon workers.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like In and Out. What else did we do?
You guys put on like.
I did like onesies, like Teletubby.
Yeah, and then I bought these like automotive. Remember those fake? You've seen.
Oh yeah, he got these like automotive mechanic jackets. Like we work at the mechanic
And the
shop or whatever.
Breaking Bad jumpsuits. I've
Yeah.
seen that. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
those, dude.
Yeah, we were like,
But also, yeah,
dancing
I mean,
around.
it'd be funny to see you because you want to start doing skits. So I guess we might start seeing you do some like acting in the future.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be crazy. I mean, I am trying to think of what kind of role you would play. Maybe you'd be in a gang because you add it up, but but you're like the nice gang member. You know, you're just like, hey man, I'm sorry, Big Dog's just mad right now. Just let him cool off, and he'll let you off.
Yeah.
Type of thing. I did theater in community college, and we had this. Class where we had to typecast each other, which sounds offensive now. And then people said that I look like a fucking Best Buy worker. I wanted to at least be the funny best friend, and I look like a dude that's selling electronics out of a space whose business is dying.
Yeah.
Horrible. Dude, yeah. I'm pretty pissed off about that. Let's see. Okay. Your favorite Filipino food is sinigang with what kind of protein?
I guess. I mean, most stuff is like pork, right? I mean,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, just pork. That's another reason why I'm kind of like, I love our food.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to focus on my health, so I've been like laying off a lot of red meat right now. I've been trying to focus on chicken and like I've been eating other stuff. Pretty
Is
much.
your family getting hit with the stereotypical Filipino ailments as of late? High blood, arthritis,
yeah,
diabetes.
yeah, diabetes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Gotta lay
dude.
off the sugar, gotta lay off the rice. A lot of like the men in my family, especially, like my uncles and like cousins, like we eat too much rice. Even I'm a rice head too. I've been trying to lay off. Like,
You want to know a hack for that? Throw away the rice cooker. Just throw it away, dude.
we're in Daly City though, bro. That's like fog town. That
Yeah.
type of stuff. Like,
Let's stop adding to the fog and let's slow down on the rice cookers, dude.
everybody on rice cooker day will all throw it down the fucking. It's hilly. It's hilly. We all just throw it down the hill or whatever.
And they're at the
like-
bottom of the hill.
Be like, what the fuck,
Dude, why is Daly City, why does every single house look like each other in Daly City?
I don't know. It's because of the way it was built. A lot of houses were built in the 70s. I did my research into that too. They were like back in the day, a lot of those houses. Those
Hella
buildings.
cheap too,
Yeah,
and now they're like in the mills.
Yeah, now you got like a crazy markup.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody who kept their house from back then is
Mm-hmm.
definitely experiencing the wealth like that comes with it because they're worth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of them were
Yeah.
definitely like built back in the 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even date back to the 20s. Even.
Yeah, it just depends like what neighborhood you're in.
My
What
family
really is.
lived in an apartment. We squished like 30 of us in one apartment
For real?
back in like the 90s. I was a baby, and then the apartment caught on fire while I was a baby, and I almost was left inside of the burning apartment. So there's a multiverse where
Damn, bro.
I'm dead.
Well, I'm happy you're here right
Thanks,
now.
dude. I
Shoot,
appreciate it,
yeah.
man.
God,
My
man, that
gr-
got hella morbid real quick. I'd be like, there's a chance I won't even be here right now. Well, there's a chance. I almost got hit by a bus when I was a little kid. It was a whole
What?
thing. Yeah, it was almost like it almost happened or whatever. I wouldn't be here right now, too.
What you mean? Wait, talk about that story.
So I was like a little kid just getting out of school,
Uh-huh.
and then like I had family picking me up, and then they weren't really paying attention that there was like buses like slowly like not driving hella fast, but just like edging forward, and I ran in front of one when I was like a kid because I didn't know any better. You know what I mean? They were telling me to come to the car, so I just came, not looking to the side. There's a school bus like right there. Luckily, the lady driving it stopped. And she got out of the bus and walked up to our car and be like, don't you ever do that again. I almost hit you and you would have been done. Like,
Holy shit,
so,
dude.
but that's life, right? It's life. And
That's life. And also,
Yeah.
as much as I hate these movies, it's kind of helpful to watch at least one Final Destination movie in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I
No,
right,
exactly.
dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like now,
Yeah.
every single time we see someone in a movie, like in an argument, they back up into the street, we're always anticipating. Or if someone's driving and they're not looking at the road, we're conditioned now
Yeah.
to think like, oh, you about to die.
Yeah. It's good to be cautious. Good to be cautious. Just be aware of your surroundings. But sometimes you just can't control it. Sometimes just shit happens and you just gotta bounce back if you're still there.
Yeah.
But
I just
like,
hope that when I go, it's in the coolest way possible. You
Yeah.
know, like I hope that I was in a children's hospital, like being charitable,
Yeah.
and then like a burglar comes in and then he
Yeah.
kills me. Like at least I died as hero. You know, I don't
Yeah.
want to die slipping in the shower because I have gout. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be. I've
You
said
don't
this.
want to die in a boring way.
No,
essentially, like,
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy died in his sleep. Boring, boo. We need something more exciting. Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I
you tell
get
me
it.
he
I
died
get
from
it.
sleep apnea?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Do you know how these podcasts end by any chance?
I don't think I ever I watched like most of them, but I didn't like watch like all the
To
way
the
to like
end?
the end.
So I like to end the podcast by doing a comedy improv scene with my guests. You can
Okay.
opt out of it if you don't want to. I definitely have guests just like, nah, let's just end it, which I'm cool with. Do you want another one of these?
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Dude,
little
you
bit.
are a monster. You're the only person that is down to drink this emperador with me. So you for sure got that Filipino blood in your
No one
veins,
else. No
man.
one else wanted to drink with you like that. Oh,
Someone tried it?
That specifically.
Dude,
I
there's
think
this.
it's cool. It's cool.
Did you
Like-
see downstairs? I had this bottle that was made of like coconut.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
from the Philippines when my brother went.
Yeah.
And it's the worst taste. It's gasoline fluid,
Yeah.
dude. I was so excited to drink it, and it's the worst. What's the worst thing you've ever drank?
Damn. I'm trying to think. Because honestly, lately I just been with like tequila, like for real, for real. There was like a few brands of tequila that I can't like remember the name off the top of the head, but like they were like really bad. Like they weren't smooth at all. I guess to me, like, and maybe it's because I'm on that cusp between being an old man and still being young, right? But like I can take I'll take a shot of something without
Yeah.
a chase, and if I can do that, then it'd be cool. If I need a chase, then it tastes nasty. Like
bad.
it needs something pretty much. You can't just drink it.
We got to
by-
get you a
by
tequila
itself.
sponsorship, man.
Yeah,
The-
one day.
The
One day.
JNO tequila.
Yeah.
Dude, and you could do a commercial where you'd be like, my name, I don't know why you would have an accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, cheers to you,
Cheers,
brother.
man. Yes, sir.
To many more, to many more.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're, if you're a history buff, I was once told that we cheers because back in the day, maybe at taverns, they would clink their beers hard enough so that some of my beer would go into your beer and some of your beer would go into my beer. And that meant that we were allies because that if one of us tried to poison the other person, then that you kind of prove that
I've heard of that actually, like a little bit. I don't know if it's exactly true. It's
kind of cool though.
Yeah, it's
to
cool.
think
though.
about.
It's cool.
But
It's
no
cool.
one, if you're nowadays, if you're clinking your beer so hard where your beer's spilling, where your stout's spilling into my IPA, then get the fuck out my face, you know?
Yeah. That's a fighting section.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, dude, I spent $13 on
Yeah.
this pint.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So you ready for some improv?
Yeah, I'm down to try it.
You're
I'm down
down?
to try it.
And if we completely hate it, I could always cut it, you know?
Okay. How does it work again?
the way
Improv
that-
is just like what do we get like a topic, or is this kind of
So-
like
Whose line is it anyway?
Exactly, but
Yeah.
we're not going to do games. It could go one of two ways. So we could either start a scene that is inspired by anything and everything that we talked about in today's episode, or we could have Cage give us a suggestion and we roll off of that.
okay, maybe. I'm like just blinking right now. I'm blinking right now.
Just here, we'll have Cage give us a word, and we'll go from there.
My improv sucks, but I'll try.
Dude, it's okay. You got me here,
So
and I'll
wait,
just leave it.
improv meaning like okay, so like a skit. So we try to be funny.
Exactly. We
So-
don't have to try to be funny. We could let the funny happen. But the main thing is that off the top of the head, and never say no. Always yes and.
Yes and.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I don't know. Nilaga versus Sinigang.
Okay, sounds good.
Bruh.
Nilaga versus Sinigang. Okay, without further ado, can't be that bad. And I put a pause in it. Jay, let me talk to you. Sit down. Sit down.
I'm sitting, man.
I don't mean sit down. Do the Asian squat. Let me talk to you. You cooked last night, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me what you cooked.
Sinigang.
No, you didn't. It has to be sour. It has to be sour. If it's not sour, guess what? You made nilaga.
Oh shit.
Who's that?
It's your conscience.
My conscience or Jay's conscience?
It's the Americanized conscience.
Ah, fuck that shit.
I feel like Cage would be better at this. Dead ass though.
However you guys want to do this.
Yeah.
Is that my cigarette?
Talaga.
Talaga?
Talaga.
Okay. Okay. I am your mother's brother's cousin's mother's brother.
What's that make us?
Is that consciousness still talking to us?
Yes.
Fuck.
Swap out. I feel like he has a perfect responses to you. Just go a little longer.
All right.
I'm here.
Who are you?
I'm your conscience personified.
Shit. What's in these cigarettes? Okay. I don't believe in therapy, but I guess let's talk.
Hi.
All right. Yesterday, my nephew, he made sinigang.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote sinigang.
Not off to a good start.
No, but it wasn't sour.
Oh.
When you have sinigang,
Oh, man.
what is it?
I don't know.
It's sour.
Very sour.
All right. Okay. Let me think of an impression. I'm thinking of Arnold Schwarzenegger. If I'm going to get through my tough day, I have to think of Arnold. Arnold, talk to me.
So I hear you've been having a tough day.
Wow, my consciousness is pretty good at the California governor. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's hear Donald J. Trump.
Really? Why would you summon me here? What am I doing here? Get me out of here.
Okay, all right. I don't want to hear him in my thoughts anyway. Let's hear.
I hope I know.
Let's hear. Dude, this is crazy. Let's hear. George W. Bush.
Don't know too much about that guy, but I'll try.
Do someone from our group.
Do someone from the group.
Well, it's an honor to be here today. I'm JNO second in command, P. O'Mal.
It's pretty fucking good, dude. All right, P.O. Mal.
Yes.
Talk to me about your recent fame. Is it hard? Is there too much what my people call peck?
Define backpack.
Do I even need to define peck? It's just it is.
Well, I mean, judging by what you just said, yeah, it's got there's a lot of that. Yeah, I mean, it can be hard every so often. But I mean, I manage.
Okay.
I mean, I also have Cage as my conscience.
Wow, Cage is your conscience. It's like the hormone monster from Big Mouth. But it's always Cage. He's just everyone's conscience.
Boo.
All right, end scene. Incredible. What the fuck? I was just throwing him some curveballs.
That was good. He's
Good.
really good because my
Donald
improv is
Trump.
okay. That's why I was just like, you're doing a good job. I'm not building off of you very well. You know?
Oh,
what I mean?
it was great, though.
Because I'm just like just laughing the entire time, just drinking. So that's why I was just like, because he's good at doing impressions and stuff like that. He can jump right in. And
Perfect,
just, like,
dude.
do
Well,
it,
I'm
you know?
glad-
That's why I'm just like, just have him just jump in. So.
I'm glad you pulled up, dude. This worked out so well.
Yeah, man.
Dude, this has been so much fun.
Yeah.
Until next time, I'm glad. I hope I got to answer a lot of the burning questions that my viewers have been asking me to ask you.
Yeah.
You once again, dude. Congrats on the success. Congrats on, and thank you for like representing like the Filipino American community while doing it. You know, like I know you have the Filipino star
Yes,
on your
sir.
shoulder right here. Where did the aesthetic come from? Because you know, when you think of like Bay Area Filipino, I'm pretty sure we could both close our eyes and we could picture what a typical Bay Area Filipino looks like. Am I right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? I think we could both
Yeah.
close our eyes and know what kind of hat they're wearing, what size pants they have, what J's they're wearing, and type of. But aesthetically, I feel like you are it's so different, which is why you probably get recognized all the time.
Yeah.
Where did like this look come from?
I guess it's kind of like emo and like goth in a way. I like wearing black, but also like I like the color black, but also it looks better on everybody because it like hides like
Dude,
a lot
feel
of
it.
curves. You know what I
feel
mean?
it.
It just works. Like, but I wear like designer stuff. Like well, not like designer in terms of like expensive things, but like patternized shirts and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
slim fit shirts and stuff. You'll see me wear here and there and stuff. But definitely something that I've been like culminating like over time. And it's just stuff that's comfortable. Like I like wearing tank tops. People think it's because of tattoos. It is, but it's comfortable to wear a tank top compared to like a tight shirt or like a long sleeve.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't really like wearing long sleeves at all. Unless I gotta be like warm, it's like hella cold outside. But even then, I'll just wear a jacket instead and just have the tank top on still. So,
Like,
yeah,
dude, and if you got the tattoos, that's part of the fit.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what
part
I'm
of the
saying?
fit.
Like, I mean,
Part of
if
the
you
fit.
if like really you got your whole right sleeve done, might as well flaunt it, man.
yeah. I might get a neck one. We'll see. Though.
What?
Just very minimal, like behind my ear and stuff like that. So.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see like the transformation happen throughout the years, and you're just gonna be fully decked out in tats, man.
Pretty much. I like how you noticed, so you're like, oh, you got the hand one. That's new, right?
Yeah.
And I like how you also said, like, oh, in your old photos, did you edit that on your older photos? I'd be like, yeah, see?
I
There
tried
you
to do
go.
my research.
Yeah.
I really
appreciate
tried to
it.
do my research.
Appreciate
Like,
that, man.
you take your
Hey.
time to like
Yeah.
out of your day to come here from
Yeah.
very far away. I want to make sure that I'm well prepped because,
Yeah.
dude, I respect you and your craft and your grind and your business mindset and like the way you're just having fun and you're promoting such positive vibes.
Yeah.
And
it.
I think that's truly what's working. And I think that's why like your fan base is like so positive and they're like hardcore about y'all and they have love not only for you but like it trickles down to like people like Cage, P. O'Mal, your uncle, to Brandy and to
Jordy.
and yes, and dude, one of these days would love to meet the guy.
Yeah.
And guys, support JNO. He is selling merch online.
Yes, sir.
Go slap his music, subscribe to his YouTube, watch his podcast, listen to his music on Spotify, tell your friends, follow him on Instagram because truly like you're doing some really cool shit and it's an honor to have you here in the studio, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Or maybe get a little more.
Cheers. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
I know
do it.
I want to post for a thumbnail too.
Yeah,
That too. You know,
yeah.
get a little shot.
And a shout out to Cage, man. Really rocked with us this entire
Best
hour.
voice Impressionist. I know he should be on too next time. He'll have a mic because I saw you had what's her name? The group.
Oh, Peachtree
Yeah,
Rascals.
there you go. Yeah, there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Well, next time, we could have more mics hooked up, and then we'll just have like a group thing going on. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Emperador. Yeah, dude. Before we get out of here, please leave my listeners with a phrase of saying a piece of advice that reminds them that it can't be that bad while looking into that camera.
Okay. It can't be that bad. All right. I think that when you do your own, this is to all my artists out there, and just anyone that's just like in the art world, whether you're like painting or you're doing something like filming or photos, right? Photos, singing. I certainly believe that we as humans, we tend to overthink a lot. And we tend to think like this has to be that or this has to be perfect. And deep down, it can't be that bad, man. You know, you got it. Just release it. Just keep working. That's the whole point of art. You get better. You're not supposed to be perfect. You get better over time, no matter how long it takes. So, can't be that bad.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Till next time, brother. You're welcome
sir.
back whenever. And
Thank you.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah,
Glad
for
to have
sure.
made this happen.
Thank you, man.
Baddies, you guys know where to find me. You guys know where to find the podcast because you're already here. Peace, love, and bye.
Yes, sir.
Can't be that bad.